One of the things that I've learned lately is the biggest issue that businesses and leaders have is the new diversity. It's the generational diversity. You know, in the workplace, you have 3, 4, 5 different types of generations in there, and they all think and act differently. And everybody looks at the other one and goes, they're so annoying. But instead of looking at them as annoying, how about if you looked at them as though they're knowledgeable? They have something that you might not have. You know, what can I learn from them? That they're actually a charm, something that you can get. Because again, we look at them and go, well, they don't think the way I do. No, they don't. And they never will. So what you really need to find out is more about what their why is. How do they do things? Younger generations, think about it. My generation, when you sent a fax, it was a whole big thing. Even computers, you had to go get this big piece of paper this big to read anything. Life has changed, I pick up my phone all the time and talk to people. I have conversations just like this with people on a phone, video chat, all these things, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Whoever thought of these things 20 years ago? So instead of looking at them as being annoying, whether or not you're looking at the younger generation, whether or not you're looking at the older generation, how about looking about what you can learn from them? And realize that maybe do reverse mentoring. Have the younger generation, younger people, mentor the older ones. And same thing in reverse, have the older ones mentor the young ones. Because you both have so much knowledge and so many little things that you can teach each other about life in general. I mean, our old generation, we've lived life. They haven't yet. But they have lots of different things because they came up in a world where they didn't know that you picked up a phone off a wall. To them, that's something in a museum. So if you look at the differences, and instead of saying, oh, they're so annoying, or they're always on the phone. They're always on the phone because they're working on their phone. That's what they do today. They get all their ideas and they put it out there. So instead, maybe take a look at it as though it's something to embrace and figure out how can you best learn from them and what is the best strategy to increase your knowledge, young or old, and vice versa.